Rasmussen.
Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, silver medalists at the last World Championships on home soil in Copenhagen. Fourth in the Paris Olympic Games.
And their opponents from South Korea, Kim Won-ho and So Seong-jae.
And the informed pair of Kim Won-ho and So Seong-jae looking to reach a fifth final in only their seventh tournament of the year. When I say they're in form, that's not an understatement. Only reformed their partnership in Malaysia in January earlier this year. What a year they've had so far. Surprisingly, this will be a first meeting between these two pairs. I say surprisingly, of course, the Danes were trying to overcome injury problems early on this year. And of course, with the Koreans having only reformed their partnership in January, I suppose it isn't that surprising this is the first meeting between the two. So the Koreans win the toss of the coin and choose ends. Well, it's the second semi-final in 2 weeks for the Danish combination. Malaysian Masters in Kuala Lumpur last week. They lost to Aaron Char and Sol Yeek in a repeat of the Olympic bronze medal match. Kim Astrup, the left-hander, is 33 years of age from Herning, and they went down one place on the world ranking on Tuesday. But if they win this semi-final, by my calculation, they will return to being world number ones. Anders Rasmussen is 36 years of age now, and they are looking to reach their first final since becoming world number ones, which they did at the end of December last year after winning the World Tour finals. First round taking just 21 minutes, that was absolutely extraordinary. And then 2 straight games against Xie and Zheng. And then the quarter-final needed 3 games against the 2-time beaten finalists here, Alfian and Ardianto. On the opening game to 3. Kim Won-ho is 25 years of age, so he'll be turning 26 on Monday. Wouldn't it be a wonderful early birthday present if he could win this title? He's playing with So Seong-jae, who is the current world champion in both men's doubles and mixed doubles. But he won that men's doubles title with Kang Min-hyuk in Copenhagen. 4 finals already this year, as I was telling you. Well, they needed 3 games against the Popov brothers. They had to come from 11-14 down in that second game, in that deciding game, before winning it to 19. And then the quarterfinal yesterday beat the Olympic silver medalists, Liang Wei-kang and Wan Chang. Eventually won on their 7th match point. They'd been 20-15 up in that second game. So, Sudirman Bave of India is our umpire for this one, and Mohammed Salman from Malaysia, the service judge. I can tell you that Kim Won-ho was a semi-finalist here at Singapore Open 2 years ago when he was playing with Choi So-gu. So Seung Jae has been in a mixed doubles semi-final here, but neither of them have contested a final at this particular event.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yosuke and Wonho, Korea. And on my left, Astrup, Rasmussen, and Denmark. Astrup to 2, Yosuke, double, play.
So Astrup and Rasmussen from Denmark nearest to us against the number 5 seeds Kim Won-ho and So Seung Jae. It's a good rally. Oh, don't believe it. Don't believe it. Anders Rasmussen playing a defensive shot off the floor. There's the dive. How does he get that next one back? Then rather ambitious with an attempted smash. What was he thinking? That's amazing defence. Well, as far as the Danes are concerned, I'm sure we're going to see the left-handed Kim Astrup try and get forward to the net as often as he can. Good defence. Oh, that's brilliant. And that was always one of the questions in my mind, was whether the Danes would have enough firepower to get through the excellent defensive qualities of the Koreans. Net cord on the return of serve. Helping Kim Astrup.
1-6.
Ooh. That may have been worth a challenge. Oh no, it was out.
7-3.
Well, only one pair from Korea has ever won the men's doubles title here. That was 34 years ago. Park Ju-bong and Kim Moon-soo. It's quite extraordinary when you think of the quality men's doubles pairs that Korea have had over the years. The last Korean pair in the men's doubles final at the Singapore Open was 12 years ago. Go Seung-hyun and Lee Yong-dae lost out to a certain Mohammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. That's a nice defence. Lovely.
5-7.
Enough pressure on the return of serve. I think they're struggling to deal with the tumble serve of Kim Astrup. Well, they've done awfully well here, the Danes, from a love 6 deficit to 7-all. And now into the lead.
8-7.
What on earth happened there? I think he was too busy watching his opponent rather than watching the shuttle. Oh, that's quick forward from Kim Won-ho.
10-8.
Well taken.
Service over. 9-10.
It's going wide. 10-all.
10-all.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from Anders Rasmussen.
7-10 into one.
But there's only 1 point in it at the mid-game interval. But the 1 point advantage with Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae.
제자리에다가 하나 둘 연결 동작이 나오면 아까 준 거는 힘을
11-10. Play.
That's a great serve. Oh, he's missed another. Rasmussen, he missed one to get us to the mid-game interval. Well, he's the player that's been injured. He had an elbow injury, Rasmussen, at the beginning of the year. Service fault called on Saw Seung Jae, too high.
11-12.
Well, it's a very, very tight opening game at the moment. Oh, my goodness. Now he even got that back, he's beyond me.
Service over. 13-12.
Well, he was encroaching forward, was Saw Seung Jae. Look, he's ready to pounce, and I think that may have forced Kim Astrup into error. Sheer threat of him coming forward. Well, line judge a little hesitant about the call, and that always unsettles the players. And Astrup and Rasmussen have decided to ask for the instant review. Caught the line. What a great challenge. No wonder the line judge was hesitant.
13-14, play.
It's well left. Desperately difficult when defending flat from this near side of the court to control the shuttle. Hitting with the drift, it's so often liable to go long like that one. Brilliant. Perfect placement from Astrup. Oh, that's great judgment to leave that. What a fast and furious rally.
16-14.
Crowd loving it. My goodness. It came off the frame of the racket completely mistimed.
17-14.
Just shows how difficult the playing conditions are.
Service over. 15-17.
First service error of the entire match so far.
Service over. 18-15.
Well, he's been called a fault for a second time, Saw Seung Jae, for serving too high.
16-18.
Well, the umpire won't be happy with him talking to the service judge. That's his sole duty, is to watch for the serve and make sure that it's a legal serve.
16-18.
Numerous serving rules. The one that he was called for was that he was serving too high. The whole of the shuttle must be struck below 115 centimetres. And that's why the service judge has those little perspex devices you can see. Two of them, one either side, to watch the server. Fast and furious rally. Unbelievable defence. Oh, that's incredible! What a rally. Brilliant! Well, the defence early on in the rally from Saw Seung Jae was beyond belief.
Right there.
Even got in each other's way.
Off the court, please.
Longest rally so far. 55 shots.
Okay, 50.
Two-point advantage and 2 points away from the opening game.
19-17.
Won-ho and Saw Seung Jae. What a backhand from Saw Seung Jae. That is absolutely magnificent. How did he get that going in a downward direction? Game point opportunities to the Koreans. and they convert on their first opportunity.
First game, 1-1. Kim Won-ho and Seo Seong-jae. 21-17.
Wonderful attacking play from both pairs. But it was the number 5 seeds, Kim Won-ho and Seo Seong-jae, who got more of the winners from the front of the court. Opening game, 21-17.
Second game, double play.
So an excellent opening game, won by the number 5 seeds Kim Won-ho and Seo Seong-jae, up against the former world number 1s, Astrup and Rasmussen.
Service over, 1-0. Service over, 1-0.
Oh, that's brilliant defence.
2-1.
Perhaps Rasmussen should have tried to keep the return of the flick serve a little straighter. Wouldn't have played his partner into trouble. Well, this man winning the battle of the left-handers at the front of the court, Seo Seong-jae.
Service over, 2-3.
Brilliant.
3-4.
Gonna come in. Indeed it has. He's not figured out that sideways drift quite yet, Kim Won-ho. 4 straight points for the Danes. Nice smash. That's very, very good placement by Astrup. Got himself in a real tangle with his defence there, So Seung-jae. It's a nice idea. Going for the fast half smash, played with disguise. One of his favourite shots, and it's one of his best shots, but not on that occasion. Well, challenge here, and I think they might win that challenge. I think that may have come back in. Sideways drift from right to left as we look down on the court. Which means that may have just blown back into the court area. Here we go. No, not quite.
One challenge remaining. 5-6 play.
Brilliant defence from Rasmussen. Not that time. Across the body, doing the damage. And the Koreans back level.
Score 7-6.
He's run off to change his racket. Oh my goodness! That is extraordinary. Back on with a new racket. I think he may have picked up the wrong racket. Off he goes. And immediately intercepts one at the net. Didn't move his feet. Probably wasn't time to move his feet, Rasmussen. You see, he just tries to play it from where he was standing, and it meant he was off balance. Saw Seung-jae didn't want to change that shuttle. The umpire agreed with the Danes. Four straight points now for the Koreans. Lucky net court.
Service over. 8-10.
Bounced off the top of the tape. It is the Koreans that go to the mid-game interval with the advantage, a 3-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first. Danes have some work to do in this semi-final.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Play.
As play resumes in this second game. Yeah, it's a good return of serve from Rasmussen. It's very much vying for who can get on the attack. Well, Saw Seung-jae realises he was a little bit lucky there. Wasn't the best of pushes, and Astrup frustrated with himself for missing that one. Play that. Oh! That is a dream shot. And a wonderful example of how Saw Seung-jae has this awareness of where the gaps are. Time and again, he will find the open space. Kim Astrup was moving forwards for the straight shot, and Saw Seung-jae just placing it across court. Magnificent.
Service over. 10-13.
Oh, it's landed well in. I'm getting more and more convinced the lengthways drift is not anything like as pronounced as it was earlier in the week. In fact, I'm not convinced that the drift hasn't shifted altogether as far as the lengthways drift is concerned. Yeah, that one wasn't coming back.
11-15.
That's well worked. Both pairs acutely aware of how important it is to be hitting the shuttle in a downward direction, in other words, being on the attack. Well, we haven't actually had #1 seeds, which is what the Danes are, win this men's doubles title here in Singapore for 18 years, since the very first of the Super Series era, when Chai Yun and Fu Haifang won the title. And unless the Danes, as the #1 seeds, can up their game and pull off a remarkable comeback, it's not going to happen this year either.
Service over. 12-17.
Yeah, that's a gift.
Service over. 8-12. Service over. 13-18.
Yeah, we haven't seen enough of Kim Astrup at the front of the court. Hasn't been allowed to. That's a super flick serve.
14-18.
Unbelievable. Now, I think the lengthways drift has gone completely the opposite way. I think it's now flying faster, coming towards the Koreans, coming towards the near side of the court as we're all looking down right now. Two points away from a 5th final in their 7th tournament of the year. The Koreans. Yeah, that's gone wrong. That adds to my theory. about the lengthways drift.
Match point 14.
Match point opportunities for Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae. Oh, that's a brilliant net shot. What a way to save match point.
Service over.
And there's another 5 opportunities for the Koreans, mind you. They were 20-15 up in the second game against Liang Wei-kang and Wang Chang in the quarterfinal yesterday, and they only eventually won 24-22 on their 7th match point opportunity. So you just never know, do you?
$60, 20.
This time, on their 3rd match point, So Seung-jae and Kim Won-ho duly convert and put out the #1 seeds, Astrup and Rasmussen. 21-17, 21-16 in a match lasting 41 minutes.
21-17, 21-16.
Well, since reforming their partnership at the beginning of the year, they have been outstanding as a combination, these Koreans. A 5th final tomorrow in 7 tournaments in 2025. Fans will be extremely happy. And because not only do they have women's doubles finalists, they now have men's doubles finalists tomorrow as well. Confirmation of that scoreline: 21-17, 21-16. Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae beat Astrup and Rasmussen in 41 minutes. Welcome back to the Singapore Indoor Stadium. One more semi-final, all 10 semi-finals today on our one show court. The last of the semi-finals is the second of the men's doubles, and Aaron Chara and Sowi looking to reach a third final in 3 weeks.